Welcome and hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being here today. My name is Julia, and I am the Director of Recruitment and Communications in the Office of Admissions at Greensboro College. Today, we have 3 students here willing to share their experience with us in the form of a virtual student panel. So we are so excited to have them. And without further ado, I'd like for you guys to introduce yourself to our viewers. Samuel, can we start with you?
Hi, everyone. I'm Samuel Walker. I'm a junior theater acting major here at Greensboro College.
Leah?
Hey y'all, my name is Sterling and I am a senior psychology major and I transferred in the spring of 2018.
Hey, my name's Leah Bergner. I'm a junior music education major here at Greensboro College.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. So we're just going to jump right in for the sake of time. I want to ask whomever wants to answer, please just feel free to jump right in. For some of you, one of you, how did you ultimately choose Greensboro College?
I'll go ahead and go first. So the reason why I chose Greensboro College is because of the such small class sizes. Since I'm music, I didn't actually start playing music until I was a junior in high school. And so I had a really late start to it. And so here at Greensboro College, I knew I was going to get that one-on-one time that I needed with my professors to really make sure I passed my classes and understand the information that was being taught to me.
And I feel like I've always been at Greensboro College because when I was in high school, I'm a theater major. And so Greensboro College hosts the State North Carolina Theater Conference. And so my high school participated in that. And so we participated in the regionals and then advanced to states, which Greensboro College hosts. And I've been doing that since my sophomore year. So I've always been around Greensboro College, and I just felt like it was just meant to be, honestly. And it gives me that feeling of home.
So what does a typical day or week look like for you guys when you're a student on or off campus now?
So I personally lived on campus and a typical day in my life at the college was spent with one class in the morning that was about an hour and a half. Then I had one in the afternoon that was about the same time. And typically, I like to have a gap between my classes because it allows me time to have meals with my friends, socialize, and I also use that time to either meet with professors to talk about assignments or I use my own free time to do the assignments. And after my classes are done, I go to work. I work off campus. I have a job, and strategic planning with my schedule allowed me to do that. And once I get back to school, I go to cheer practice, have dinner, and then socialize with my friends, or I study for maybe 2 hours for anything that's coming up.
Awesome.
A typical day for me is quite busy, is what I like to say, but honestly, I love staying busy. So honestly, my major really fits me well. I start out doing either 1 or 2 classes in the morning, usually have a break for lunch and to see my friends. And then I have a few more classes, usually 2 or 3 more classes towards the end of the day. It's a lot of trumpet playing for me, a lot of ensemble playing, which honestly I enjoy very much. So it works out. Definitely planning my schedule is a big part in my day and what I need to do during that day. I always make to-do lists just because I want to stay on top of my assignments and other stuff and still socialize with my friends and talk to my professors if needed. Yeah.
Awesome. So I want to hear, where is y'all's favorite place on campus and why?
I can start with that one. My favorite place is the Odell Memorial Building. And yes, that's the building where theater and the arts and music and everything happens, but it's more than just that. For example, we have our beginning of the year convocation where now everyone gathers in Odell, and it's just I really like it because that's where, yes, I particularly do my major at, but also everyone comes to that building at the beginning of the year and throughout the year, and it just feels like that's a place of togetherness. And that's what I really love about Odell.
Awesome.
My favorite place on campus is a building called the Movement Lab. They have different things outside of what I like it for. They have different seminars and professor talks for students to learn and have examples shown to them. But it's my favorite because that is where we have cheerleading practice, and I've been a cheerleader my whole life. So when I transferred to Greensboro College, it was very special for me to be on a college cheer team. And that's where we have our practices. We do team bonding events in there. We socialize in there, and we just have a really good time. So looking back, that's where I was happiest, I think.
I'm surprised nobody said the Global Communications Center. Have any of you guys made a podcast yet?
I have. I'm taking podcasting. And so I thought I only got one favorite place, but that is also another favorite place of mine. And yes, I take podcasting there. And that's also another space. It just feels like that you can escape from sometimes like all the crazy busy schedules that we may have. And that's just a place to relax and get work done. And I really like it. I'm really thankful for it.
Awesome.
That's a really cool study room. So
Yeah, I spent a lot of time studying there too, Leah.
So one of our last questions, if you had to give one piece of advice to your freshman self, what would it be?
I guess I'll start with that one. I would say, because from all the other reasons why I chose Greensboro College, I also chose it with the small family feeling. And I would say that because, yes, we're small, but Greensboro College, you still get to be independent and you still get to make your own mark. And so I would say to trust and believe in yourself and follow your heart, because really, you know what's best for you, and Greensboro College wants to allow you to give you the chance to know what's best for you. And so you'll just basically have a strong support system behind you. So just trust yourself and go with and follow your heart.
I completely agree with that. The reason why I chose Greensboro College. Wow. The one thing I would say to myself is to get involved sooner. Greensboro College has wonderful staffing and faculty here, and you really want to get to know them, and they'll get you connections outside of Greensboro College. And so just like become more involved.
And Sterling, I know you said you're a transfer student. Any advice you'd give to yourself upon arriving at Greensboro College as a transfer student?
Yeah, when I transferred, everybody was very, very friendly. And because it is a small school, I was very noticed because I hadn't been there before and I was a sophomore, so I wasn't a first year student. So I think my advice to myself when I transferred was to maybe talk to more people and try to branch out and make friends sooner because I was very nervous, but I don't think there was a reason for me to be nervous at all. And I think if I did, start to socialize a little bit more, that I would have had friends even quicker. But after the first week or two, I felt like I'd been there my entire life. I mean, it was home automatically. So I think that it was an easy process.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. I think that is time to wrap things up. That's about all the time that we have for today. So thank you so much to our Greensboro College panelists, our students, for participating. Any last words, guys, for our viewers coming from a Pride member themselves?
One last thing I would like to say is that even during like these crazy times of being quarantined and having to move off campus, I know GC is still my home and I'll be back there soon and I can't wait. So even though like it's crazy, our professors are still trying to make sure we're okay and really, really caring for us even when they're going through the same thing we are. So I'm really glad I chose GC as my home.
Any others?
Yes, okay. Good one. Leah really, she summed it up for all of us. But I will say I agree with Leah throughout this whole pandemic coronavirus situation that we're going through. I'm so glad and thankful for Greensboro College and our faculty and my peers because, yes, I know that We may be scattered all throughout the country, states, and everything, but we're all still together as one pride.
Lovely. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you being here and can't wait to see you again in the fall.
Hey,
Bye.
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 Bye.